Hello there, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, on December the 16th, Mercury retrograde is ending. I know that some of you are going to be so relieved hearing this news, but we also have this brand new wave of energy entering our lives. It's more fresh, it's creative, and it's full of abundance. Now, some of you might already be feeling this wave of energy coming in as inspiration, as more energy. You're feeling more productive at this time. This is that wave of energy. Spirit wants you to flow with it. Now, I wanted to bring you some messages around this energy. So what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an Akashic Records Oracle message. I'm then going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what else Spirit wants to share with you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck, and then close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Libra, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear today. So we are opening up with making a difference. Look at that. You're making a difference. So the message is happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around Libra. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun and start fresh. So once again, happiness is linked to self-expression and growth and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around you right now. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun and start fresh. So there's something Spirit is trying to communicate to you through this card, but also through what you're experiencing right now. Whatever that might be, there's some sort of messages coming in for you, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming in. You're really sensing the shift that is happening in your life. There's definitely a shift taking place. So the Chariot card. So this is an energy that is asking you to push forward. They want you to step into your own shoes. They want you to get behind the wheel of your life. This is you taking responsibility for your soul. You're here to claim victory, Libra. Okay, you are here to claim victory over your life. So the Chariot card is a major arcana card. This energy is prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, where others, you're going to feel this subtly. We have the Tower card. All right, so we have some intense energies at play here, everyone. We've got a structure that is falling away. We have a new energy that is wanting to emerge. This is energy within you. And I feel it has to do with a Chariot card as well. So 2 major arcana cards for you today. So definitely big changes taking place. We also have the Hangman. What once was is no longer... What once was is no longer. That's all they're saying here. I felt like there was something else coming after that. But what once was is no longer. And what's happening here is if you feel like your world's been upside down recently because of something that is falling apart, something that is falling away, it's like an ending, like you're feeling that there's something definitely closing out in your life. The chaos, whatever this energy is that you're feeling, where it feels like you're not able to see things clearly, it's about to clear up. You're about to see things the right side up. Okay, there's a lot of information, a lot of knowledge that is going to bring your awareness to a level where you're seeing things for what they actually are. So I'm getting a new perspective here. So the Hangman. Now I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. All right, so wow, really intense cards here, everyone. So some of you are really going through challenging times here. This is what I'm getting. There's something that is being asked to be rebuilt here in your life. I don't know what this is, and I feel this is a reinvention of yourself in some way. There's something within you that is wanting to be expressed. And I'm getting inner conflict around this. So perhaps you're fighting with yourself, not allowing this version of you to emerge, but I feel it's now time. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So what is going on in your life right now, Libra? What is this tower moment for you? How are you handling it? How are you handling this tower moment? Spirit is wanting you to take control of yourself, like your emotions, your thoughts, your actions at this time. Really center and ground your energy through whatever experience you're having. Okay? Center yourself. Clearly, let's look through what we're going through, because what I'm getting is a lot of chaos and maybe confusion here, things being unclear, not sure what direction to take. Things are all over the place. It feels like everything is upside down for some of you. Okay, and for others, what I'm getting here is you have chosen to move in the direction that your soul is calling out for. Like your soul is calling out, you're meant to follow that call. Some of you have been feeling this for a long time, and you're now finally taking the action, the steps along this new path. It's a new path I'm getting here. And you're leaving an old life behind, an old version of yourself. You're already feeling the changes within you. So what I'm getting is somebody that has changed their routine, implemented some new habits, let go of some stuff. And this is creating massive change for you. This is just, it's on an intense level. And maybe this has been years of you working on yourself, Libra. Okay, but I'm getting some of you recently that have woken up to this awareness about themselves. And now you have decided, you know what? I'm going to get in the driver's seat of my life. I'm going to take charge, and I'm going to lead myself to where I want to go, where I need to go. I'm not going to let other people control where I'm going. They're not allowed to drive my car anymore. This is what I'm getting, people that are being left behind here. I'm also seeing some of you that want to see success and progress in your life. You're really driving this energy forward. So you're going to see yourself breaking through challenges, breaking barriers even. Maybe there's a structure or something ahead of you, and you know exactly how to get through it. It's a challenge. It's a tall tower. Maybe there's some sort of a system. Something that has been there for a while, and now it's finally, it's time for it to come down. So I don't know if any of you are feeling this energy. You could share with me in the comment section below, but oh my gosh, you're making a huge difference. This is what you're doing. You're making a difference. And I'm getting everything up in the air. I don't know if any of you are feeling like things are up in the air for you around something specific, some area of your life, but I'm seeing things that are up in the air, and you're gaining a clear idea of what these things are. So this is, again, a new awareness around something, and you're seeing it, and you're bringing this chaos, bringing this up in the air, and you're giving it structure. You're organizing it. You know how to work with it, or you're learning how to work with it. You're connecting the dots is what they're showing me. You're connecting the dots. It's like a puzzle piece, puzzle pieces that you're putting together. And because you're putting those puzzle pieces together, you're getting the bigger picture. You're like, okay, I see what's happening here. I see what I'm meant to create. I see the direction, right? So this is coming from the energy that you're putting out there in order to receive this back to you. So what Spirit is showing me here is something that is being mirrored back to you. So something that is within you that is being mirrored back to you through some sort of a reflection in your reality. So you're receiving messages, you're receiving clarity, but it's coming in for some of you through your external experience. Maybe there's something going on and you're thinking, you know, this is kind of a situation that I went through or I'm going through, and it's playing out almost similarly. So I feel there's a message in that situation. Breaking free, letting go, releasing, right? So that's the other thing that I'm picking up here for you, Libra, is let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of whatever it is that's holding you back. This could be thoughts. This could be you giving your power to somebody else. It's time for you to take that power back, right? And limit the amount of energy that you put out there to others, especially if they're energy drainers, okay? Allow yourself to be open to move ahead. Sometimes we have to open that gate. We don't realize we have a gate in front of us sometimes. So it's all about, okay, let's allow ourselves, let's open that gate and allow ourselves to move out of that place of comfort. I'm seeing you breaking free from this area that you are maybe comfortable in. Some of us are living lives of discomfort, but because we're familiar with them, they're comfortable for us. So it's not worth our time to step out of that comfort zone to experience challenges, but this is where you grow the most. And what's happening is you're going dead center into some sort of a challenge. Look at it, it's going straight into this tower. Okay, so perhaps you see a challenge ahead. Maybe you know that if you were to make this decision or do something, take that leap of faith, or, you're seeing a challenge ahead. They want you to go full steam ahead. You're going to be able to overcome it. You're going to be able to work your way through it. And what's happening and why this challenge is here for you is because you're meant to go through it, because it is helping you evolve. It is you molding and becoming that version of yourself that is meant to be in this leveled up energy. So look at how high this tower is. I feel this is what amount of energy, this is the level that you're elevating to, this frequency, this vibration. Maybe you have a really big dream. Maybe there's a goal in your mind, something that you're wanting to do in your life, something that may feel challenging in the moment, but know that you are someone that is very capable of overcoming whatever this is and finding yourself on the other side of it. Okay? Some of you have gone through tower moments. Tower moments can show up in our lives in many different ways, right? What I'm getting here is this is an internal tower moment for some of you. It's a realization. It is a breakdown. It is a letting go. It's taking the masks off. All kinds of things that have to do with internally you. It's peeling the layers off that we have built up over time through our childhood, through the experiences we have gone through. And a lot of these things, not a lot, but some of these things are traumatic. Some of these are things that people have said, things that we believe to be limits or restrictions, things that we believe to be true because someone said it. All of these, there's a breakdown happening in this. So I'm getting a lot of emotional energy here. Some of you might be feeling waves of emotions. So what this energy is bringing in for you as Mercury retrograde is ending for you is this opening. There is this release. There's this major letting go. It feels like purging as well, right? This major intense renewal, regenerative energy. It's this reinvention of yourself. It's like a fresh start, right? Letting go of the old, allowing yourself to let it all go, right? This is not about you sweeping it under the rug. This is more about you opening the door and letting it out. It's like, get out of my house. Get out of my internal house. Let's clear the air here and start fresh. Let's not hold on to anything. So some of you are at this point where you're actually letting it all go. You're allowing this version that is more authentic, that is true to you in your essence to shine through, right? I'm getting soul level. So some of you are reaching this soul level energy where you're feeling super connected. And when we feel this energy, anytime I've felt the soul level energy, it's for a split second. I feel it, and it feels like in that moment when I feel it for that split second, it feels like I lived lifetimes in it. And I just gained this like intuitive download that just gave me this information, this experience, right? So I had one recently, which was just me up above clouds, and it's just clouds everywhere. I'm just floating up really fast above them. I don't know what that meant because there was nothing there but clouds, and it was pink and blue. Like it was, it almost felt like I was in a synth wave, I guess, universe, right? Because of the colors. The clouds were white though. So it's really interesting because they're showing me white clouds with this tower moment, with this tower experience, whatever this is. So something is ending and there is a new beginning. And for some of you, it's time to rebuild. It's time to start over. There's nothing wrong with starting over. Sometimes we have to start from scratch and redo everything all over again. Maybe we built a structure and perhaps we missed things. Maybe we weren't paying attention to detail. So it's time to deconstruct this to see where the problem was and start rebuilding it again. Okay, that's the other thing coming up with the Tower card. And what might have seemed like it didn't make sense, may have felt like your world has all of a sudden turned upside down and you're not able to flip it back over right side up, or, you know, it's allow it to work itself out is what Spirit is saying here, because I'm getting someone trying to control the situation. It's almost like you're behind the wheel and you're trying to turn it, but you're not meant to turn the wheel. Maybe it's a path, maybe there's a challenge there in front of you. You're kind of like, no way, I'm turning around and going backwards. And this is where you're not meant to go backwards, you're meant to go forward. And I'm getting tides coming in, so currents. You're meant to go against the current. This is what they're saying. This is really weird, because I would think that you're meant to go with the current, you're meant to flow, but for some of you, you're meant to go against the current. Okay, so for whatever reason, I don't know why they're saying this, but they're saying that you are meant to go against the current here. Sometimes though, when we have opportunities coming, or you're going against the current is what they're saying. Sometimes we are actually meant to release. That's what they're trying to say here. I'm trying to make sense of what they're showing me here. So sometimes we are going against the current, and when we feel that things are out of our hands, where we can't make sense of things, it's like surrender to it. Just let it go and allow yourself to move with the current. Sorry, it was coming in the other way in my mind for whatever reason. And, you know, maybe I was meant to say it that way because maybe you are meant to go against the current, right? So there's different situations, different experiences we experience in our lives. And, you know, there's a purpose and a reason. So they're wanting you to listen to your instincts here, listen to your intuition. And if you're feeling that things are upside down or they don't make sense, let's clear that mind. Let's empty that chaos. Let's pull it down a little bit and maybe organize it. Take it out of your mind. This is the best way to do it. So I like to write things down, especially if I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'll just spit everything out. It's like word vomit onto a sheet of paper. And then my mind's clear. And, you know, some of us like to read over what our thoughts are. I usually just toss the paper out because I don't really care. I'm like, I don't care if it's an important thought, it'll come back. That's just the way how I work. And, you know, not all of us are the same, right? So do whatever works for you, but writing it down, to me, it makes sense. And then I open myself up and I get this new information coming in, fresh energy, and I find solutions, ideas, inspiration to shift things. So what's going to happen here is Spirit is going to bring you some sort of message, some sort of clarity or guidance that is going to allow you to see things the right side up. So this has to do with perspective. This also has to do with a mindset shift. Perhaps you are the one that's looking at your life through an upside down lens. Maybe it's not the lens that you're meant to be wearing. So Spirit is asking you to see what lens you're wearing in your life. So are you looking at things from an opposite angle than what you should be looking at them? Okay, so are you looking at your life through a negative lens, right? Scarcity lens. Because if that's the case, they want you to shift it to abundance, to positivity. Focus on that lens, not the other one. And when we wear a lens for a long time, we get used to it, becomes a habit. And this is what Spirit wants you to break. This is how you're going to turn up right side up. I can't even talk here. This card, I feel, has a confusing energy. It makes things feel like, it's really interesting because I'm getting the devil energy coming in, because the devil can be upside down, this way, that way. It can show up in any kind of form. And I'm getting something showing up in a different form. And maybe there's like a trickster energy around here. So this is where Spirit wants you to heighten your awareness, listen to your instincts, clear the noise. There's a lot of distractions I'm picking up on as well that might be turning your world upside down. So be mindful of the information that you allow into your mind. The energy that you put into your thoughts. What kind of thoughts are you thinking? Is it because of something that you watch? Now there's fear because you think something bad's going to happen. Again, being mindful of these energies. You know, your eyes, your ears, your mouth, these are all portals, right? This is the entrance point for other energies. So it's really important that you protect your energy. Okay. And things are going to start to make sense for you once you start to quiet the chaos around you. Okay. So letting go, let it all go. And when that tower falls, there's a huge message that is coming in from this tower falling, from the moment it falls to after it falls, all in between. Some of you are getting messages throughout this experience. Okay, so I remember when I had a tower moment, the one that they're reminding me of. I've had many tower moments. One specific one was when I was fired from a job. And I was fired from a job because I was sabotaged there. Anyways, I got fired and I was devastated. It was a tower moment. I'm like, how am I going to make this work? It was an awful experience too, that office for 7 years. It wasn't a good experience. And I remember I was devastated because I had 2 kids. I was a single mom and I'm like, how am I going to make this work? And I thought, you know what? After feeling the emotions, crying it out for a little bit, I went home, got ready. I'm like, I'm not going to let this happen to me. Forget it. I'm going to go out and I'm going to go get a job today. I'm going to come home with a job so I can go to work tomorrow. And that's exactly what I did. So that tower moment actually had this energy in me that got me to take action. And I found a job that was way better than what I had, paid way more. And it was a managerial position, one that I was desiring. Okay, so that tower moment was a blessing in disguise. So animal spirit card, this is a spirit animal oracle deck. This is animals energy that you're meant to work with. And perhaps you're seeing this animal. Dolphin spirit is what we're getting. This and that are true. So look at that. This and that are true. There's that energy upside down, right side up. So 20. If you're seeing this number, this is a confirmation for you. You might have 20 as a significant number somewhere in your life. That's also a confirmation. And 20 days is the message I'm getting, the timing I'm getting around the message of this card. So the oracle message for you is Dolphin spirit, like her earthly manifestation, is a reminder of duality. As the dolphin is both mammal and sea creature, so too is dolphin spirit both, this and that. 2 truths coexist. The story you tell and another as well. The duality of life is present when we are suffering, for there is blessings too in the helpers that appear. Within clouds are silver linings. When we later reflect on what happened, we can see that a situation was both this and that, and a choice led to both joy and sorrow. No relationship is either all good or all bad, and people have qualities of both light and shadow. Focus on the positive, for light exists alongside the darkness. Dolphin spirit calls for you to come up from below and enjoy a weightless moment in the sun as you dive in and out of this and then that, accepting and even enjoying the duality of life. Why not join Dolphin spirit in acknowledging and affirming the blessings present in this moment? In all areas of your life, there are aspects of both this and that. Today, you can celebrate this fact and recognize the complexity and the beauty of the fabric of the universe. You are at the right place right now, where your past self is still present as you move towards the new self you are becoming. And I feel this is the tower moment. It's aspects of your old self are still there as you're becoming this new self. Aspects of both selves are present. So even if you want to say goodbye to what was, you are required to find solace in the in-between time. Today is not a day to choose one over the other, but rather to accept things as they are without judgment or resistance. Even in matters of the heart, duality is present. Your next action will be obvious when you drop your bias and see things as a whole. Now, the protection message for you is when you most want to be acknowledged as right and see others' ways as wrong, Dolphin spirit appears as a reminder that the story of your suffering and righteousness is a little more complicated than you are admitting right now. Do you want to see things in black and white and be rigid in your ideas of what's correct and what is not? Release your rigidity and embrace the fluidity of life as you recognize that that remind you there are 2 sides to every story, an upside to each downside, and a blessing in every challenge. What you think is wrong may end up being right for you. So let Dolphin spirit soften your heart so that you can make the best decision at this time, playing with the possibilities that present themselves. So they want you to lighten the load here. Even if you are going through some hardships, a challenge, Spirit wants you to add some play, add some lightness to the situation. Move into the positive light energy. Okay, so Dolphin spirit here for you. We're going to go ahead and pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. So Libra, we are getting for you, my friends, mind mastery. Look at that. So mind mastery, number 5757 here, everyone. If you're seeing this number, this is your message. So your knowledge is growing, Libra. Expand your mind as well. Wisdom, studies, higher education. So this is where I feel your spirit is wanting to absorb knowledge. The more that you can read books, the more that you can look into something, especially if it's calling out to you. Maybe you're wanting to grow your business and you're wanting to learn more about marketing. Then go and do that thing. Maybe you're longing to try something new. Why not explore the possibilities of trying that new thing? Okay, so mind mastery, I'm getting expansion in your consciousness as well. So this is your message, this is your reading. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.